Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video I wanted to talk about CDs a little more. It's gonna be a quicker video. I'm gonna talk about everything important about CDs, which sets are for which agent, how to progress this, get to level 40, get to the max level, some tips and tricks here and there, some materials, where to find them, because some materials are really rare, and some like suggestion and tips that I would like to say to you, okay? Now, first of all, you really need to progress your trust with the agent, with your affinity and friendship with the agent. Why? Because the proxy primer is going to give you some really good materials from clearing trial level 8 and trial level 9. The trial level 8 is going to actually give you a almost full set of woodpecker electro, and trial number 9 is going to give you actually hi-fi master copy. This item is what you need to go to the then Bardic Needle and craft any CD that you might want, if you have enough of these. Now, as you can see here, the only way for you to getting these is to dismantle unwanted CD, or get them from the battle pass, the easiest and the most brain dead way. Otherwise, there are some other ways of getting them, for example the trial in this case, and maybe some events in the future. So keep that in mind, it's not just these two. Now with these ones, what we need to do to get to trial 8 and 9 is to get the characters to level 4. It's going to ask you on trial 8 to do one character to level 4. Now, if you want to finish number 9 and finish this and get XP, that is going to help you to get to 40 as well. Now you need to raise 3 agents to level 4. I am basically done. I just need to hook up with 11 at midnight and I will have this done. But that said, and I need to also do the level 40 upgrade. That said, this is going to take a long time if you don't do it ever, and then now you start doing it. It's going to take you like a week, maybe not, maybe like 4 or 5 days. But now we know that this is kind of important because it's going to give you some good materials. Then in the Scott Outpost outside of this camp here, when you start Shield Defense or Hollow Zero, you can go here and talk to Casper, and in the Shield Defense shop, which is the one that is giving you investigation merits, you can get them from Shield Defense and Notorious Hunt, which is the weekly, but you can only do the weekly 3 times a week, so it's not super big income. Shield Defense is probably going to be more, especially if you're clearing it and you are doing the critical node. Now in this shop there are a lot of good materials. I suggest you get this one as soon as possible before the reset that is going to happen in 17 days. You cannot see it because it's behind me, but it says refresh 17 days. Now this is patch wide, looks like, so you have a long time to do it, but I suggest you first buy the important materials, and then if you have leftovers, then you buy maybe the Boupon and other materials. In my opinion, the most important item here is the tuning calibrator. This is basically a mold resin that we have in Honkai Star Rail that we can use to determine and to force one main stat on our CD, whatever CD we are making, and combining that one with the focus calibration, which let us choose one out of 6 numbers. This is going to become an extremely powerful item that we can just almost make a perfect CD with the at least get rid of 2 layers of RNG, correct number and correct stat. Now the substats are still RNG, but you know, this is gonna to at least give you the main stat. Then after that one, I feel like we should buy the hi-fi master copy. It's only 20. You're going to need 240 to buy them all. Then maybe it's kind of debatable, either buy the ether plating agent or the Boupon at that point, right? But these purple one are always good, so buying this one is probably also a good idea. The Boupon, you have Boupons everywhere, and from many events you will get Boupon, so getting it here before the rest is kind of a dumb decision in my opinion. Now when it comes to the Bardic Needle, we go there, we quickly teleport, and as I said, when you get to level 40 you will get a message from Elfie. You talk to her, you do your story, her mission is like instant. It's just like here, you click her, and then you go to Bardic Needle to inside the music store. It's going to give you a quick tutorial that tells you to select one set that you want to focus on getting, and then now you're presented with this. Okay, now we have access to advanced tuning. Are there other levels? This is the max level. In the closed beta we had different levels, but this one was on level 3, was on level 4. Basically level 3 didn't do much. Now as you can see here, now we have access to, we can focus craft a specific partition, and if we want, on those that can change the main stat, for example 5, 4, 5 and 6, because 1, 2, 3 are determined. They can only roll def, this 2 can only roll attack, 1 can only roll HP. The others though, they can roll all of these. 6 can roll all of these, 5 can roll all of these. 5 is the craziest one, and 4 is this one. Now technically on paper you should be using this one very rarely, only when you are like desperate and you have everything done, you just need one particular CD, you can get it, there's no way you spend so much stamina. Now you're kind of pissed off, and let's say, you know what, I'm gonna use this. This is going to basically be your jolly, your final weapon. But they are extremely rare. The only way to get them is from shield defense or the battle pass. And the battle pass is going to be F3. The battle pass is going to give you one for free to play, but it's going to be at level 45. You're not going to get it anytime soon. This might also be the reward of certain events that we might get in the future, but it's going to be very scarce, so do not use it without thinking about it. That said, this is going to use the gold CDs. How you get the gold CDs? By destroying gold CDs, and we already saw other ways, right? So if you click the CDs and you destroy them, it's going to give you, by destroying one, it's going to give you back one. If you destroy two, it's going to give you back two. Now there is a little trick that you can do to convert your previous tuning materials that you don't use anymore, because you are at level 40. We are basically slowly transition into gold, complete gold, so we don't need them anymore. We might still need the purple here and there, because you're not going to want to use these at all, and you're going to be farming the CDs encounters. They're going to give you a level 40. They're not super efficient yet, so they're going to give you one guaranteed, and maybe if you're lucky two. That is it until 45. At 45, I think it's going to give you 2 guaranteed, or at least the chance is higher. Now there is a way to convert these materials into purple, and basically the way it is look at it here, times until guaranteed A rank drive disk for random partition 5. So if you do 5, you have a higher chance to get a purple one. This might also tell you tuning rules. The base drop rate for A rank is 11%, and the overall drop rate including guaranteed is 25. So what we're gonna do is try to get a purple. There you go, we got a Puffer Electro. It's basically like converting a blue one into a purple. Now there's multiple steps, and the ratio is dog shit, but you are going to waste them anyway. So now that we have those, we can go ahead and destroy them, and you can also destroy the others that you randomly get from like events or encounters if you don't need them, right? And then we also go here and destroy the one that we just got. Unless it's crazy, it's not crazy. So this is going to give us one back. So we used a bunch of blues and we got one purple back. Technically is a conversion, but it's basically not. But at least you can get something back. You also will get a little bit of XP materials for the future CDs. If you have too many, you don't have anything to do with them, like, oh, I don't like them, let me destroy them, you can get some back. So we dismantle it. Now if you are dismantling something that it's leveled up, it would also give you back some money. Now if it's level 12, it's going to give you a lot, because the XP that's needed between 3 and 12 it's very high. Discrepancy between 3 and 12 is going to go from like 1 purple to 10 purples of these. It's gonna be like from 1 to 10 immediately. So the fact that it's giving you back 10, it's actually pretty good recoup of material. So let's say we don't like that one, we will be getting 30k back, bunch of materials, 4 CDs and 10 of ether plating, which as you can see it's very rare. The only way to get this one is to do the routine cleanup, which is the CD encounter, or do the basic upgrade material when you go to your custom combat and you select the monster that drop this material. Convenience store, which is like the 3 bamboos that weekly they're going to give you X amount of materials, and the dismantling. Now, speaking of the little bamboos, now that we are level 40, we should be able to get to the zone here. This part of the shop. Now we have access to the A rank materials. This is going to be really good because these materials are very rare, but they're not rare. But getting these materials is basically a lot of stamina consumption, and now we're getting them for free. For example, we can get this ether plating agent. It's going to cost $500,000, but it's going to give you 30. 30 is a lot. So if you with time, if you would like to buy some of these materials that you might need, you should do that because this is very, very good. When it comes to like sets, which sets are good for which characters, we can go to the Bardic Needle and access the database and go check all the sets that are here that are available. Now, these are the sets that I own, these are all the sets that are in the game. Some are locked because I never dropped them. We don't have many sets. In the future, we might have more sets, obviously, but it is important to know that these are the sets that we are here and what they're for. They're really straightforward. They're not gonna... There's no way you're gonna mess up too much, so I think that is pretty straightforward enough to understand. So that said, that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Go follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/Jakazin. Like, subscribe for more videos about ZZZ, and see you guys next time.